What's up, Tasha? So, what's going on, everybody? Spicy Late Night with Spice, and I'm gonna be quick. It's just some stuff that went down tonight. For anybody that does not know, I'm not a Cardi B fan. I'm not a fan of her mouth, her career. I'm not a fan of Cardi B. And tonight, well, let me back up. I'm not a fan of Candace Owens either. However, I do have to be honest. I admire Candace for her intelligence. I like how she studies her stuff. She knows her stuff. I like that. That's a part. Hey, that's that Taurus, the bull. I like that. That energy that she has. But like I said, I'm not a fan of a lot of things, especially when George Floyd was murdered by a police officer. I lost more respect for Candace Owens for what she said about him. She pulled out his records, police records. The first thing she did was go back and look for things to say about him in a negative way. Instead of looking at the police officer's history, you go and you first, look at George. So that's when you really, really lost my respect. But prior to that, I did follow and watch a lot of her briefings, her campaigns, her debates, things like that. I think that she's very intelligent and just into what she's talking about. However, Cardi B, not a fan of Cardi B. A woman that speaks the way she do will never get my respect ever. I don't care. A woman like her growing up in my neighborhood where I'm from. Even as a young woman, as a child, I'll say even, I could not respect that type of girl. It's just not me. I won't openly disrespect someone, or I won't criticize them. I won't, I might judge them behind their back. I may not like them, but I won't come to them and say, hey, I don't like you, you're nasty. Because I mind's my business. Let them go. Let them be who they are and continue on with my life. That's how I do. But Cardi B, I was a fan of Cardi. I was a fan of Cardi when she was on Love and Hip Hop. I often say that I was a fan of her on Love and Hip Hop. She could dress her behind off. Her personality was popping. She seemed friendly, and she was friendly. A lot of people was drawn to her and everything. What turned me off was the fact that you claim to be a stripper. You're a stripper, dog, and you sit on your producer, I believe his name is Chef, sit on his lap. His black girlfriend, yes, I said black, she lives across the United States, whatever, that's the agreement they had. Me, I couldn't do it. I don't want to do it, but that's their relationship. Cardi sits on her man's lap, and you have a nerve to get mad at her for questioning that. I would question it. I could hear y'all now saying, well, you take it up with your man. My ass, I'm taking it up with everybody, because that's just, maybe I should take it up with my man, but I know, to be honest with you, if it was me, I'm going to want to know from everybody what's going on. And so the way she handled that on that reunion, when she threw that heel at the girl and snapped at her like that, her sister ran up on her, she lost my respect. Then with Moi Black Swan, the makeup artist, how she handled that, Moi Black Swan cried and talked about how she was bullied. And then when you look at her, her features shows me that she was bullied. And I'm not saying she was ugly. I'm just saying she had unique features, big eyes, big lips. She had a heavy lisp, like they call it buck teeth. So the fact that you bully this woman, this woman was bullied before, and the way that you handle her, I lost all respect. All respect. When it was time for Cardi B to say, you know what, I'm the bigger star. You looked up to me. I hear you out. I did not like how you did me either, but I'm going to be the bigger star and the bigger person, because I have to know that. I have to acknowledge the fact that I'm the star and you look up to me. So I want you to know I apologize to you. She didn't do that. She called her a crybaby. Cardi didn't come and apologize. She never apologized for nothing. I don't give a damn how many number ones this girl get. I don't care if her song WAP, which I hate. I don't care if that song goes number one for the next 3 years. You still ain't no good. Because this is me. From before I ever known what a Belcalis was or who she was, I have always been the same person. I don't respect that. I don't like you putting poison in the youth. See, y'all mad at R. Kelly and all. Y'all hating R. Kelly, and I understand why. Because of the heinous crimes he was accused of. But y'all don't. What I can't stand is that it's the same people that don't take the time to educate these young girls who too damn grown, who pops their neck, who snaps their neck and rolls their eyes. Why don't y'all educate them when you see them with with coochie cutters on outside and they have shapes? We have shapes. A lot of us as kids. Why don't you educate these young girls when you see them acting up or being misguided? Don't get on them as well as far as don't put them down, but educate them. Somebody educated me when I was about to go on the wrong path of my life. Matter of fact, my brother said some things to me that changed the whole course of my life. So one word you could say, couple sentences or giving some advice to these young girls can change the whole direction and path. But you got people that's grown, that's putting out here in the world things that's going to put them in a position in life that's going to have them going the wrong direction. Because it's not about being a stripper. It's not about being a hoe. It's not about, it shouldn't be goals to be like that. So I don't condone that. I don't care. I like mulatto style. I like her rap, how she rap. I like how she, her, the way she puts it. I like mulatto style. I just listened to her recently, and I actually think she got talent. But what I'm starting to see with her is the same thing I see with Dream Doll. And what I see with Dream Doll is the same thing I see with Megan Thee Stallion. All they do is sell sex. That's like where it makes me wonder, where's your talent? As a woman, I'm not looking to see you twerk. I'm not a gay woman. I'm not a bisexual woman. I do admire the beauty of women, so I'm not going to act like, if there's somebody beautiful, oh, she look nice. Go ahead, girl. Oh, wow, she got a big ass. Like, I'm not going to act like I don't see that. I'm always going to be as real as I can be real. But I have to be honest and say that I don't respect these type of people. Never did. Never have. Because you misleading young people, and these are the same young girls that grow up. And who do they appeal to? Who do they appeal to? They appeal to grown men. They appeal to grown men that are pedophiles, grown men that's seeking a young woman that he can seduce, that he can corrupt, and all of that stuff. So tonight, to get to that's my little background on what I'm about. For anybody that don't know, if Cardi changed, I would definitely support her. You acknowledge the stuff you did, and you actually repent, meaning change. Go ahead and acknowledge the things you said. You said a lot of hypocritical stuff. Even tonight, she targeted Candace Owens' unborn baby, but this the main one that snaps on people about her child. Since you out there, this is the umpteenth time you done brought somebody's child up. Well, let me bring this up to you. Would you please do Culture's hair? Because Culture is a black girl and a Spanish girl, and that's a beautiful thing, and she's a beautiful girl. But I wanted to say, girl, put some beads in her hair, get her hair braided. That's the African / black American culture. Even African culture is beads and bantu and braids. That's what we do. But to see these straight backs in your child's hair, I'm gonna be honest with you, you need to do her hair. Okay, that's me. What I'm telling you, because why I'm saying this is because you don't have a problem talking about everybody else's baby. But anyway, thank you everybody for coming in on such a late notice. If you don't mind, please like the video. I'm gonna go ahead and show what I had to show tonight. I'm gonna start off with how it started off as far as what I caught. Now today, a picture of Cardi B came out. I wish I would have put that picture up of her. There was, matter of fact, let me find it while I'm doing this. There was a raw photo of her that came. It's on site, posted. The blog, it's on site, which is owned by Ra Ali. If you haven't, please check it out. Cardi got an issue with Ra Ali because she got that bump and that knot on her head. But don't y'all forget why she got the knot on her head. Don't forget, because the media, they always push Cardi. Because let me slow down, because there's a lot of shit I gotta say. Cardi B is white privilege, and I'm gonna give it to you like that. She's white privilege. People often say Cardi is black, and I hate when black people say that. I don't understand why black people always want to make everybody black. They don't even want to be black, and you making them black until they say, okay, I'm black. Because if I don't say I'm black, I might lose your support. They're not black. And I love Latinas. You don't understand. I got Latinas in my family that I love. I got friends, grew up with Mexican friends. They were always my friends. Spanish, Puerto Rican friends, always my friends. But so there's nothing against that. But I just, I don't respect that. I don't understand that. Why and what is the importance of making Cardi black? She's not black, dog. Like, her whole culture might be like black because we grew up in the hood. We all did. She grew up in the Bronx. I got Spanish people in my neighborhood right now. I grew up with Spanish people. It's nothing new. We live together. They blast their music. We blast ours. We shake hands. We eat together. We chill together. We laugh together. We fight together. And we make up together. At the end of the day, we both understand that I love your culture, you love mine, we brothers, we sisters, but we still not the same race. We still not. But there are people that continue to want her to be something she's not. I don't know why black people always try to make this girl black. Why? What does that do for you? Why do you feel like you need the validation of her being black? What does that do for you? So that's something that I don't understand. So today, Ra Ali put up her blog put up a picture, and I did a video about that earlier, and I've been doing just little snippet videos, nothing too heavy, just giving my opinion on things, which I love my opinion. I don't care who don't love my opinion. I love my opinion because I keep it real as I can, and I try to be as fair as I can about everybody. I try not to judge nobody wrong. I give you a chance. Like, as far as like, I've never said anything about Cardi baby hair, but you keep on talking about other people's babies. So let me tell you the honest truth. And the truth might hurt because the truth's supposed to hurt. It cuts like a two-edged sword. Do your daughter's hair. She's a beautiful little girl, but seeing her in them straight backs, seeing her with that hair all over the place while your hair is done and you got your stuff nice. Now, Cardi keeps her daughter nice. That's not what I'm saying. I'm a hair person. I have a cosmetology license, although I don't know. Right now I'm not working in it, but I still can. So hair and natural hair and things like that and weaves, all of that stuff is of interest. And when I see a little girl like that, when I saw that when she was just a little baby, I wanted to say something, but out of respect. But why is it disrespectful? Have I said something disrespectful, or have I said something that just hurt your feelings? That don't mean it's not true. And that don't mean it's disrespectful. It just means it's something you don't want to hear. But I guarantee you, if you get this message, you'll be putting her hair in some braids and she will look so fly. Because that's our culture. That is the black culture, and she's half black. Her hair will look so nice in some beads. Oh my God. So it's on site posted this picture of Cardi B. And you can't get mad. It's your picture. It's you. What you gonna get mad at? It ain't nothing to get mad at or over, but she did. This was the first picture I'm going to show y'all. Of course, you may have already saw this, but let me remind you. This is the first picture right here of Cardi. Now, immediately I said, no, you could even see my thing, Spicy Top. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Is that her? She looked different. See, I didn't want to call her ugly because, like I said, I always give people many, many times before I jump to a conclusion because I could be wrong, and I don't want to. I'm not the type of person to call somebody ugly. You got to really, really, really get under my skin. You got to halfway call me ugly or call me ugly. This picture is not flattering at all, but it was very obvious to people that people were saying she looked like a boy. Basically it says Cardi B spotted out serving bare face and smiles. No one said anything disrespectful. Nobody said anything at all ignorant or wrong. What did they say but the truth? Cardi B spotted out serving bare face and smiles. But of course, this little sensitive chick gets upset about it. And this is why I want to be a big ass blogger. I don't care to be famous. The only reason why I would want to, so I can tell them damn media outlets what they need to hear and shut them down. That's the only reason why I would ever want to be famous on any social media. Only. I don't care to be famous. I don't care to be a celebrity because I couldn't deal with all that. You think they call Nicki a bitch? You ain't hear a bitch yet. You didn't hear a bitch. Okay, my goal is to tear down your self-esteem if you come from me. Okay, if you're in the wrong. I'm not playing no games. So why is it that when this picture came out, and the caption says Cardi B spotted out serving bareface and smiles, why was there a problem with that? But of course there was a problem with that. So what she did, you know what she do? She gotta go do something, and this is what she did. You can see here that it's from on site reposted. They're not threatened by you, girl. Nobody's scared of you. The shade room is scared of you. But we don't do that. You already got that knot on your head. You think we scared of you? We ain't scared of you. It's not against the law to post a picture that's your public figure, dog. So this was the picture. And Cardi B put here original. And then she put the Photoshop side by side. Immediately I said okay. Because this is the thing here. Before this, the people in It's On Site's comments was saying she looked like a boy or a Arab or Ahab, and she looks Middle Eastern. So you knew Cardi looked at this post because she always, for one, responds to It's On Site. She's always checking for It's On Site because she's scared they're gonna say something that's going to tear her down. She's afraid, so therefore she's insecure about what they put out because she doesn't know if it's going to be something that's going to hurt her image. Which her image is she's working to make it better now because the shit's busted. So, yeah, she knew that they put that there. I knew that she saw it because then she went and she said, let's see if they got it here. Okay, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. Let me drink some soda on that. And thanks so much, everybody, for coming on such a late night, okay? She said, hey, yo, I ain't at my man's house tonight, so that's why I'm here. Seem like I can't get the chance to do nothing with him. Sometimes I'm going to be single. I'm just playing, but I'm not playing. It's the fact that people try to Photoshop my face and body to post on their platform so people can bash me and make me feel down on my appearance on purpose. Catch the verbiage, okay? Hold on. So people can bash me and make me feel down on my appearance and purpose. I feel like that's a chasing pity right there. The way she worded that she's very, very manipulative. Let me tell you something. Strippers are very, 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 very manipulative. They can talk the fucking money out of your wallet. They can dance the money out of your wallet. Matter of fact, they can dance the stuff out of your penis. I'm not even kidding. But they can definitely talk the money out your wallet. So I've been on to her. She a stripper. Oh, I know how you get down. You can easily win people over. And I know she know what she's doing when she types a lot of this stuff up. She's working on your feeling sorry for her. So she's working on that. She said, and the fact this is a paparazzi picture from months ago. That's why I pray every day and God keep blessing me triple in people's face because they done try everything to bring me down, from making rumors about me to now photoshopping me, trying to make me go viral with Photoshop picture of paparazzi pic from months ago. Like, when was the last time I had nose ring? And why the duck y'all make me look like a Middle Eastern boy? Laughing emojis. What don't y'all get? Trying to bring me down and doing stuff. I'm not going to cuss too much. I'm trying to stop that somewhat. Unless I'm pissed. Okay. Unless I'm pissed or I just feel like cussing. It's only going to bring you little pleasure and laughter for a day or two. Then you're going to get reminded again and again that no matter what y'all tried, I'm still on top, damn it. And the sad stuff is that the people that be doing these rumors and be trying to make people bash me about my looks are women. Yeah, okay, she said a mouthful. Two things that I don't agree with. God, keep God out of this, okay? Because God ain't have nothing to do with wet ass pussy. I wish people would go take that lie somewhere and bury it. Please. Put a spell on it or some shit. Stop. Because y'all turn a lot of Christians away from being Christians. For real. Y'all make God look weak back. Y'all make God look corrupted and polluted and like a liar. And he's not. He don't have nothing to do with half of the stuff she do. Why, when and where would God have anything to do with somebody talking about park that big truck in this little garage? Why would God have something to do about mop and all this wet stuff on the floor? For one, girl, cut it out. That is is disgusting to me. But that's me. But God doesn't have that. But she what she do, and what you do, Cardi, because I'm going to talk to you like I'm talking to you, is you try to throw that sympathy card out there. You try to put that sympathy card out there, girl. But let me tell you, like I said, girl, I don't care if your song go #1 for 3 years straight. You still ain't shit. Okay? You're not. Unless you can be humble and really mean it. Have feeling in your heart when you say it. And acknowledge the stuff you do. Because you know why I say this, y'all? Because a black woman, that she talking about black women, let me throw the black in there. We don't get away with that stuff. We can't get away with it because you got white privilege. Because they push her. And unfortunately, a lot of our own people as black people have turned on our own and pushed her too. I didn't do it. I shouldn't have said we, because I ain't do that shit. I ain't pushing her, honey. If I'm just one, I will stand one alone. Okay? Because I'm not pushing her and I'm not tearing down my sister. That's not happening. You're going to have to really be a raggedy somebody in my mind and in my eyes before I do that. So that's what she had to say. The next thing that I disagree with in what she's saying is she trying to throw that sympathy card and say that it's women. Yes, women. Yes, women. And you need to listen to women. And you need to, for one time in your life, listen to women that are more mature than you. Women that know the way a little bit more than you. And for one, you came outside looking like that. And whoa, did I miss the hold on, where the picture? That's Ari. This how you come out looking. And to be honest with you, girl, you don't look that different from the Photoshop version. All they did was they blurred her face. Her eyes look a little bit blurred. Same nose, same back. The butt look a little deflated, inflate. What do you call it? Deflated. Looks like that's gotten bigger. They made that bigger. Everything else, the stomach is a little bit more bigger. But I really feel like what they really did was just smudged her face and just manipulated the butt area. I don't know what they did with that, but everything else looked the same. You decided to come outside looking like that. And if you know you don't got a good bare face look, why would you come out with a hood on your head? Show your beautiful hair. And I never thought Cardi B was ugly. I never did. People called her a big toe. She got the eyes that I like. I like those sunken in eyes. So it's a lot of her body, her facial features. I liked her nose. I liked the pointy nose. And so her insecurities are her insecurities, so much so that this is the type of thing she does. She has a great big speech about how women don't support her and whatnot. And I don't respect it. So next, moving on to keep it moving. And think again, guys, please like this video. Okay, let me go to what happened tonight. Because like I said, I'm not a Candace Owens fan. I'm not. But, well, let me say this. I am a fan of anyone intelligent. I admire that. I admire someone that goes back and knows what she's talking about, knows what he's talking about. Got facts. I don't like conspiracy theorists. I'm not into that. I like when you can prove what you say, or there's facts out there that can prove what you say. But for people that just go on conspiracies, I don't respect that. I'm not trying to hear that. Let's go ahead, go to Twitter. This is what happened. And let me see, hopefully she ain't blocked me. So the first thing I saw was this. Let me see if that was the first thing. Okay, so when I went to Twitter, it took me all the way back up. So I'm going to go down some to here so I can get this on and get it popping. Okay. She said, I seriously don't even know how me and Candace started arguing. Just a couple of weeks ago, her man was singing WAP in his Trump. But that's not the first thing either that I was looking at. So I don't even know where that. Let me see. So this is what I'm gonna do, because doing what I'm doing is only gonna take me everywhere. I'm gonna go here to Candace. I'm gonna go to Candace page. I don't want to go to Cardi's page. I will go to Candace page first. And this is what I saw. One thing that I want to play the video that she played. Where did it go? Here we go. This is where it started. Let me see if I can make that bigger. And I'm going to have to rewind
the majority of what rap has
This
become.
is what got Cardi upset. Hold up.
Written about, like, go out, grab a gat, and just kill people. But unfortunately, today, that's the majority of what rap has become, right? And so I completely agree with your assessment about Cardi B. It is one of the biggest insults. If Black Americans are not insulted by the fact that Joe Biden, who has been hiding in his basement, for the entire year, made an appearance and came out because he was going to do an interview with Cardi B. Do we have nothing better to offer? I mean, this would be akin to Donald Trump saying, I'm going to give no interviews, but he came up and he decided to give an interview to Justin Bieber. Right? I mean, Justin Bieber, I'm sorry. I know you're a Christian man. I don't even want to put you in the same boat as Cardi B. But it would be absurd, right? White America would go, what is this? Why are you being interviewed by Justin Bieber? And it's because you're pandering, right? You're pandering. You look at Cardi B's Instagram, you see she has millions of followers, and you think, okay, this is an illiterate person. And if I appeal to this illiterate person and she does, like she literally did in the middle of this interview, they think she's cool, she's hip just by sitting here and taking this interview, Black people will vote for me. It's basically saying, Black people, you are stupid, you are dumb, and you're so foolish. I mean, do you think, what if she just said in the middle of the interview, Joe Biden, can you name one Cardi B album? No, Joe Biden, do me a favor, just one Cardi B lyric. He couldn't do it. Of course he's not, because he's being handled, and they're saying, Black people like this person, this is what they're into, and so here you go, talk to her. Same thing with Hillary Clinton, when she went on the Breakfast Club, and she said she had hot sauce in her bag, right? She didn't know what Beyonce's song that came from. One of her handlers said, say this, right? Probably got the questions ahead of time. Say this. Say you keep hot sauce in your bag. Right now, Beyonce's song is trending, and it's hot sauce in my bag swag. And she looked like a fish out of water and said it. It is demeaning. It is pandering. It is ridiculous, okay? And she asked pointedly ridiculous questions. I want lower taxes, but I want universal health care for all. She had no idea what she was doing, and yet both Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden made the time to sit with her because they believe Black people are stupid. And Black people that thought, yay, that's a win. No, it's not a win. It shows you that they still believe that you are so stupid that they couldn't find many of the amazing intellectual Black people that we have in the world to sit down with and ask them tough questions. An interview with Condoleezza Rice, right? An interview with Larry Elder. If you want somebody that is a Democrat, that's fine. There are way more intellectual Black Democrats you could have sat down with, yet you chose an illiterate rapper, because that's what she is. She's illiterate.
Well,
did she lie? Did she lie? She did not. She did not. And I was clapping my hands, and I was one of the first ones, I hope, that, let Candace know, look, girl, I did not like what you said about George Floyd. It was, to me, wrong, and it was out of this tone dead. You shouldn't have done it. You should have looked up yeah, but I am so with you on this one. And I immediately, when Joe Biden interviewed Cardi B, I went to my YouTube community and I said, I am no longer a Democrat. That was it for me. I'm not a Trump supporter, and I'm not voting for Trump, and I would rather vote for Joe Biden just so I don't want to have an ounce of a chance to help Trump. He's been nothing but a disaster to me. Forget the economy thing. I've been working. And I appreciate, some of the views Trump have. But I am so against him. He's killed all hope for me, talking about he's suggesting the things he suggested. It just was raw and wrong, and he never tried to fix it. How he pushes his supporters, who he know that majority of them, if not all, majority of them hate Black people. They think, they look at the percentage of Black people that refuse to try or get caught up, or some of them that just get caught up in doing something the wrong time, the bad, and then the cops kill him, and he just don't care for him to push those elderly people on that golf course. What do you say? Applaud them, praise them for what they said when they said something about, what did they say? Niggers or whatever it was that was racist towards us. How he retweets things that are just how he even tweeted that some say that George Floyd's death was a service to society. The things that he says, the hate that he carries, I can't get with him, and I never will be able to get with him. And I'll care less if that man, okay? I'm trying to watch what I say, because I understand that what you do and what you say comes back. But I have really had some prayers that was honest and direct with the Lord, telling him how I really feel and have helped me. Okay, so yeah, Candace said that. When Cardi B said that she want healthcare to be free, I already looked at her sideways like that's never gonna happen. For one, that's just not gonna happen. Be realistic about what you're talking to him about, because that ain't happening. We never gonna have free healthcare, and yeah, that's no possibility. I just think that media, I just know that media pushes her. Whenever she comes out and says anything, they're going to applaud, they're going to praise, because she has white privilege, people. That's why. White privilege. They don't want black people to be successful. They don't. They can't handle the feeling it feels. They cannot handle when you have somebody that is black American, black African, anybody that come over from Trinidad, Haiti, whatever. You come over here, you black, okay? To them, and you are black, but they can't handle success from us. It's too much power, and they're afraid. They are afraid, so they will do anything, even if it means puppeting a Cardi B and pretending that she's somebody of importance in the what she call it, in the politics. I said, girl, I am done with you. God, a politic girl. Politics, Cardi. I was done. So that was Candace, and I had to say, girl, I was with you when I was one of them. With her. She said anybody that's black had to be outraged. So she says here, since most black people didn't have the spine to admit that at Ben Shapiro was 100% correct about I Am Cardi B and how her music and platform contributes to the disintegration of black culture and values, here you go. And you know what? When Ben Shapiro spoke out, Ben Shapiro, the Republican, I believe he's a Republican, yeah. When he came out on his platform reading the lyrics of WAP, and he talked about, I thought he watched my video, my little old video, okay? Because in my video, the first thing I'm going to say, because like I say before, all of that wet talk, it just disgusts me. I'm just being honest. And I know there's other women that's like talk. I mean, that's your thing. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm saying it disgusts me. And for her lyrics, when Ben Shapiro read her lyrics and talked about how his wife is a doctor or a nurse, that she talked about Cardi need to go to the gynecologist because she has a bacterial problem, I was like clapping. Like, yo, that's so true. That's so true. It must be. I'm thinking, see, my mind goes back to when Star Marie went on Tasha K's show, and she talked about how Cardi had the boxes of Monistat 7 all over the house. I don't know why people thought she was lying so much. Confirmation came out so many times that everything, like a lot of the things that Star Marie said was confirmed. Like she said, Cardi threw a coffee at her. Cardi denied drinking hot coffee. But then, no, her friend denied drinking hot coffee when her friends was on that live after Tasha did that. Then Cardi was on a video talking about it with a coffee in her hand. Confirmation. Blueface came out a while ago talking about Cardi B smell like garbage on a set of that song, Tatiana. And the only reason why he said anything about it, apologized, is because Offset told him, you got 24 hours to apologize to my wife. And Blueface, you a sucker for apologizing. But I understand it. Are you really a sucker? I don't know. Maybe that because it's a man, or maybe he felt like he was less of a man. I don't know. But it's too much confirmation out here that you have a reputation, and my point is a reputation. So for me, when you create a song such as WAP, and you go into talking all that disgrace, I automatically, personally, I think back of this girl, what you got something, like, it was just gross to me. So yes, I'm 110% with Candace Owens on that. There's plenty of educated black people, because at the end of the day, people, it is all about the black vote. Honey, black people are the swaggiest, the coolest, the hottest, the flyest, the strongest, the sexiest, the most powerful, the most beautiful, the most unique. We have complexion, baby, shade. We have it all in some, and everybody want to get down with us. You know, they all do. Even a Cardi B. Cardi B is hood. She grew up in the Bronx. I won't take that from her. She know what it's about. She know how, she has swag. Latinos have swag. They got swag. They got that too. They got that flavor. But at the end of the day, the beginning and the end, rap, the generic of rap, started with us. It started with us, period. And for her, not saying it got to end with us. There's plenty other races that rap. Eminem was a number one rapper, and I love him. I like and love Eminem's style. And he's really talented. When you really talented, it ain't no race involved. It's no color to it, in my opinion. But when you're talking about a Cardi that can't even halfway speak politics, and then you telling me, no, the media push you. The media loves you. And the media is puppeting you because they want Nicki out of the way. Because Nicki ruled. Nicki reigns. Why? Because she works hard. I wish a motherfucker would. Ever. I work hard at my job. I work fucking hard at my job. I take care of my customers. And when people don't do their job, I press mute. I bitch. You know, I work from home. I bitch like a moppy. Oh my God. When people don't do their job, woo! They can't hear me, but I be going in on these. But I'm telling you, my priority is people that I'm working. When I'm working, that's my priority. So if I'm working my job, putting in the hours, overtime hours, doing everything I can. I said if I can. Look, I ain't doing all that, but if, then I want the reward for what I deserve. You're not going to tell me, oh, I'm tired of you winning now. It's time for us to, let's stop playing you on the radio. So let's stop playing Nicki because she winning too much. Nicki's too successful. Oh no, we got to end her. She's too cocky. She's too confident. What the hell is you? How the hell you going to tell somebody when they no longer are able? Howard, talent never dies. Talent never ends. And that's why I don't want to be a celebrity, because I'd be damned if somebody going to tell me it's time for you to stop. Not because your talent is dead and dull and over, but because I'm ready for you to stop. You can kick rocks with that one. But that's what they did. And that's what the media does. The media continues to push Cardi B because they do not want Nicki Minaj as a black, let me say it, woman. Because I need black people to support your own. I need you to do that. 2017, 2018, bitch, I ain't over it yet. And I don't use that word at all, hardly. And it just slipped out, okay? So I mean what I'm saying. I'm not over what you did, Cardi. And the only way you can help me to get over that is if you was real. Is if you had a heart in that chest of yours. If you had a soul. You talk about God. How can you talk about God, but you don't even really have the heart and the capacity of a mindset to come into terms? You know they doing Nicki wrong. You know she ain't getting played on the radio. You know I'm going to say Nicki because that's my girl. You know that it's a lot of artists. Even City Girls, their video came out 2 days ago. Did y'all know that? They don't push us. But it was City Girls. It was Carisha, whatever. She was pushing for Cardi. Now all of a sudden she want to do a song with Nicki. Why? I don't play with flaky people. You want to do a song with Nicki? Why? Lil Kim. I had created a video. Y'all can check it out. It's again, I don't do them hard. Some of them videos I just do commentary on. And that's it. I say what I feel, and that's it. But the video, when Lil Kim did that live with, she did a live with, oh, thank you, Silent Production. Silent Production says, while I do agree with what Candace said, she really has no room to talk since both really don't give a damn about the black community. Both think we're stupid, just like both parties do. And I absolutely can understand that. And I've cussed Candace out. I'm surprised I didn't get blocked. Twitter blocked me for like a whole day after I got done with her. Oh, yes, they did. They blocked my ass. And I came back for more because I did not like what Candace said about George Floyd. How dare you? You know, so I understand what you're saying. Some black people are angry with black people. They angry with black people because they feel like get a job, nigga. Get an entrepreneurship, get something going. YouTube is free. Get on YouTube and make some lives. Go get you monetized. Get something going on. Like, some black people are fed up. In situations when we talking about Candace, I think she's the type of person that she don't really like black people anymore, if she ever did. Like, it's going to take her being completely humble for forever before we can actually get somewhere. But I wanted to, as I was saying, Lil Kim, she did an interview with Fat Joe. in this interview, she didn't have that same energy that she had. Nikki did this. Cause see, Nikki been chilling. Now you know Nikki suave. She cool. She chill. She chilling. She not on social media. She doing what I would do. I'm gonna let you motherfuckers talk. Okay? You want the time? Y'all want me out the way? Have your fun. Cause Nikki's having her baby. You know, she's taking right while y'all thinking they stopping Nikki. Nah, she just working on her family. And she just chilling and enjoying her life and her fruits. You know, the fruits of her labor. Go ahead and do you. You want the time, you ran your mouth, bitch. I'm going to go off the scene. Let me see what you can do. And apparently, Cardi's been doing. She's been having her number ones for weeks and weeks. I personally don't believe it's from pure talent. I do believe that there's a lot of, it's not even a belief. We know there's push because she has, like I said, white privilege. That is the word of the night. She has white privilege, ladies and gentlemen. The media pushes her. The second I saw this stuff just now, like an hour or two ago with Candace and Cardi, I looked on Google and guess what? Hollywood Life already got her back. Cardi drags Candace. Cardi ain't drag. Candace dragged the hell out of her with facts. And you know, I'm a little irritated with Candace because she didn't drag her like she dragged George. She took it easy on her. She said, Cardi, I'm really not trying to what's she saying? I'm not trying to embarrass you or whatever, but I forget the word, but she used, I'm not trying to do it. I'm not trying to humiliate you. This is just about education. Bitch, you girl, see, there go that word again. All right, so let me move along. And like I said, Cardi, you know what you can do since you always talking about somebody's baby? Go ahead and get your daughter's hair braided with beads in it. And that's a nice thing. That's a good thing. Okay, it's nothing disrespectful there. Okay, so thank y'all again. Let me just Silent Productions, thank you so much. Let's go to what Ernest said, if I can find this black face. I'm black too. But this is something that got on my nerves. Okay, this is something that really got on my nerves. Let me see. And I had to leave him a little message because he done lost his mind. Like I said, black people, stop trying to make that girl black. What is your fascination? Why do you think everybody got to be black like you? They don't want your struggles. They okay. Yeah, they brown, but they're not getting the worst of it like us. So let them do them. They always trying to make that girl black. All right, so here we go. This is what I actually saw when it comes up here. Ernest says, let me click on. No, I don't want to click on it. I'm going to just put it out. Here we go. Who is Ernest? I have no earthly, as my boy Injustice Investigation says, I have no earthly idea. But this is what he said. What I don't like seeing is two black women fighting over two old white men running for president. The fact that Candace Owens says Joe Biden is playing Cardi B, but can't seem to get that white supremacists and Republicans haven't been tokenizing her ass for 4 years says it all. Now, the only thing I heard out of this is this dude calling her black. She says, right. They use her ass, and they don't even have the decency to put her in the Republican convention. She have a huge platform. Have Trump sat with her? Okay, I get it now. She have a huge platform. Have Trump. Cardi, girl, bitch, look. I am over you, girl. Because guess what? If I was to come out and read like this, if I came out and spell like this, if my grammar was like this, do you think they would have the love for me? She have a huge platform, have Trump sat with her. Like they would cancel me and they would ridicule me. Cause I don't got it like that. Gave her an interview. Cardi, let me correct you. She has a huge platform, has Trump sat with her? And this is a question mark. That means this has to be a capital letter. I can't do her. I can't. And don't y'all tell me to have mercy on this girl. She a grown ass woman with a daughter and a husband. Girl, you should capitalize. How you gonna teach your daughter something? Gave her an interview. That ain't even a damn sentence. Calm down, Cardi, and realize. How can you be a star? This is what I'm saying. Why are y'all worshiping her media? The Blast. Why are y'all worshiping her Hollywood life? Why? Look at her grammar. Look at this shit. Now, I ain't the best English speaker. Not the best punctuator. But this is terrible. That's the least he could do. No. Oh, okay. Before you can get smart, Miss Sassy Pants, learn what a sentence is. And it begins with a capital letter. It has a subject, usually a verb. From my understanding, it's just ridiculous. So that's what the girl said. Okay, I'm just gonna let that live right there. And it's very, very disrespectful to me because it's just wrong. But anyway, y'all, let me see what you saying in the comments. He definitely got my taxes low. Who? Who got your taxes low? Trump? Oh, when Trump won, it started a new wave of Republicans coming up, and they reeling off of Trump energy. So the agendas they push, usually similar to his, which are beneficial to the black community. Let me think real hard and strong, and y'all let me know. You said I'm shady? Look, man, I'm over her in her bad grammatical errors. They terrible. I don't speak good English, but we can't get away with this. And look, Cardi likes to say that, and I'm gonna get back to what I was saying. She likes to say how they love her. Cardi, I'm okay with everyone loving you, honey. That don't do nothing for me. That don't make me feel worse. Don't make me feel better. I hope they love you. I don't give a damn, girl. I don't even give a damn. But what I do care about is be fair. They will be fair, though. Especially right now when they killing our people and when they shooting up our people. They're going to be fair. That's the only reason why I want to be a bigger blogger. Because I want to make sure I tell them asses. I want them to hear me loud and clear. And if I'm small and they can still hear me good. That's all I ask. Now, I forgot what I was saying before that. So, okay, this is what I was saying before I move on. I feel, what has Trump done for me? And y'all let me know in the comments. What has Trump done for you? What do you feel like he may have spoke to you as a minority? Even if you are white or Asian, I don't know who all in the chat, who all watching. Me, I did say this. I like the fact that Trump wants business in America. I like the fact because everything we have is made in China. I like the fact that he wants our own products, our own pharmaceuticals. I think that's brilliant. I like the fact, what else? Now, I would say that I like the checks he sent out to people, which I didn't get one, but okay, because I work. I guess I ain't even worried about it, be honest. And if I don't know if I didn't get one. I don't know if other people got one, but I didn't even worry about it because I wanted other people to get it. I wanted people who lost their jobs to get that money. Wanted the disabled people to get the money. I wanted older people to get their hands on that money. Who I didn't want to get that money. If you don't want to work and you lazy and you don't want to do nothing, I don't want you getting that money. You don't deserve that money. You don't even deserve welfare, and you don't deserve food stamps. So I am actually a conservative, y'all. My views are traditional. My views are conservative views. I just don't roll with Trump. I just need Trump to have a heart. I don't just want somebody that I need him to have a heart. I need him to have a heart. Not just for Kyle Rittenhouse, who goes and he shoots 3 people, kill 2. And Trump wants to say what? I forget what he said, but I know it wasn't something that's going to put him down. But when he talks about Jacob Blake, he says, was that Trump? Wait a minute. I don't want to comment on Jacob Blake. No, that was Barr. That was state attorney, district, whoever. The United States Attorney General Barr, the lawyer for the United States. That was him who said he didn't want to comment on Jacob Blake, because Jacob Blake's situation was different than George Floyd. Basically, he didn't want to say anything of empathy towards Jacob because what he wanted to do is judge Jacob and say Jacob had a knife. But that was all speculation. There was no evidence, real evidence, that Jacob had a knife. I don't want to see, because look, they can Photoshop a picture. They did that with Cardi. But there was no valuable evidence that he had a knife. it was said, what they said was that when he went in the car, there was a knife in the car. So why did you shoot him before he got to the car? Before he can get in the car good? Why? And when you were told that his children was in the back, what made you do that? You have no heart. I don't want a leader that is okay with that. I don't trust the leader. I don't care what you do. You don't have a heart. What could you do for me? What could you do for me? You don't have a heart. You can give a damn if I would. Like, no. So what has he done for y'all? Because I don't. That's just about it. They say the economy splurged up, went up. I've been working since I always worked, so I don't know the difference. I will say this. It's time for everybody to get a damn job. If you're not going to get a job, before we get ready to roll out of here, I truly thank y'all for rocking with me tonight. Get a damn job. Like, I can't stand it. Mothers, if you having kids, you out here with children, take care of them, okay? Take care of them. I cannot stand seeing these girls have kids and leaving them with their child's grandmother all the time. They don't want to raise these children, but they always chasing a man. But you won't chase your children? No, I don't approve. I don't respect you. I don't care. Take care of your children, because especially if you have daughters. I know from firsthand experience, not from mine, because I had a mother, thank God, that got to raise me. I thank God for that. I'm just saying, I've seen it where little girls grow up. They don't brush their teeth. They have social issues where they don't socialize properly. They act awkward out because no one ever told them how to be. They didn't have the proper discipline. They too grown because no one ever told them that you gonna wear this. We don't want you growing up too fast. They weren't raised properly. They don't know how to wash themselves from front to back properly. It's a lot of details, a lot of fine details and discipline children need. So when you just having kids and you throwing them to everybody or you leaving them with everybody, you don't know what man, what crazy psycho sicko is targeting your child. And you so busy running the streets and wanting to play, you need to stop playing. You are an adult now. You are adult. First of all, this is what I suggest. First, get you a Section 8 house. Get you a project house or whatever. It's yours. Start from the bottom if you have to. Get your welfare. Get your food stamps if you have to. That's what they're for. Then go to school while you getting it. Go to school. Get a degree. Get a trade. Get something. And then get settled. That way you can have a house. You can have your child have her own or his own bedroom. You have your privacy. They don't have to be exposed to everything you do, everything you say. They learn barriers and boundaries, because I keep seeing these kids out here that don't know. They talk to adults like they crazy. They talk to adults like they crazy. They do too much, and it's not their fault. It's your fault, because you're supposed to teach them these things. Once you teach them and they don't listen, okay, then it's them. But you don't teach them, and I'm seeing it too much, and I just want things to change. So that I had so much of this mess. Cardi went and said something. Let me see if I can go sneak on her page. Like, I'm not sneaking, but let me see if I can go to her page and try to make out what the girl was saying. She said she was going on her Instagram. If y'all haven't seen it, you will, unless she deleted it. Okay, here we go. Don't tell me she record. Oh, this broad. Okay, let me show y'all. So this is what Cardi went and said. Here she go. If you can make it out. Let's see. What's okay, give it a minute.
So I saw your live. And like I said, this is going to be the last time responding to you. You've been antagonizing me for years, and you claim that you antagonize me because I stick my nose in politics. Because a woman like
politics. Did y'all hear the politics?
Me that pay taxes, that live in a country that continuously see injustice, have a fucking voice. That bothers you so much. Everybody can have a fucking voice. Are you gonna come at a teenager that has a voice too? At the end of the day, Candace, you've been trying to fucking sit down with me.
What teenager she talking about, y'all? What that got to do with anything, Cardi?
for like a year. You even offered me $250,000.
$1,000.
Anybody that justifies the death of George Floyd, I don't want to talk to. I don't fuck with. Your GoFundMe account got suspended because of the nasty shit that you were saying and justifying the death of George Floyd. I will never. You can never sit with me. I don't care. You're talking about why I hate Trump. I'm just like every other fucking black person, every Hispanic person out there, that we're blind, that we are told to hate Trump. We're not told to hate Trump. Trump has showed his ass to us so many times. You know how many times he had the opportunity to show us that he's a
Facts.
human. Because me, I don't even think that Trump is a human. I think he's an evil person. He reminds me of Platten from fucking SpongeBob, bitch. Every time. This man has shown so much evilness. He's dangerous to this country. Joe Biden wasn't my first pick. I'd rather fucking the pizza man fucking be the president at this point. I don't know what type of conflict we got with China right now. But you insulting a whole country, China and everything, calling China virus and shit. Why would you do that to a country that got missiles and we owe billions of dollars to? That's not how you solve shit. I solve beef in a different way. I don't want to violate people. I'm a grown-ass woman, and I got a lot to lose. So I'm going to watch my mouth. I got to watch my actions. He's a president. He got to watch his actions. He killed a very important figure from Iran, and you bloating and gaggling about it and shit. I don't know what that man did, but it's dangerous to not pay respect to the dead. No matter what he did, that could start another war. And the way he gloated about it, while we was looting, Trump had a chance to fucking do speeches and say, you know what, I do understand why America's upset.
You know what? She is speaking of little facts. I give her that.
Let's find a solution. He had a chance to do that. But you know what? Instead of what bothered Trump? Black Lives Matter painted in the street in Fifth Ave. Bitches, people don't hate Trump because we're told to hate Trump. It's because he showed his ass too many times. During the pandemic, the person that we needed to hear the most was Trump. Why? Because he's our leader, and we don't know nothing about this fucking pandemic, this fucking sickness. And we couldn't get no real answers. He keep lying. You're telling people not to wear masks. It's not that serious. You know how many people died of COVID? My best friend's mother died because of that shit. And what are you talking about? I don't give a fuck I don't care why you want to fucking lick Trump's dick from the back. At the end of the day, I'm just endorsing Joe Biden. I'm endorsing anybody that could fucking take Trump out of office. I don't give a fuck why you love Trump. I don't care. I don't want to know why you want to ride his dick. I don't care why you want him to eat your pussy. I don't care why. I don't care why. I'm telling you what, I don't like Trump, and it is what it is. And you can't change my mind, and you can call me dumb for having an opinion. The fuck? Wake up.
Is she done?
I will never have a conversation with you. Your GoFundMe got canceled because you was fucking saying slick remark about George Floyd, like, oh, you guys are feeling sorry for George Floyd for his death, but he wasn't no angel. I don't give a fuck if he was an angel. I don't give a fuck if he had a porn tape. I don't give a fuck if he sold drug in motherfucking 2014. I don't care. That day, he was an innocent man.
Yeah.
That got killed for no reason. That was begging for his mother's life. I prayed for his mother.
Wow. All right, Cardi. So on this, I gotta give it to her. I don't know how y'all feel, but I feel like she's speaking facts. I can't even. I can't even get mad at her. I can't. I mean, I might joke about the way she speaks because I don't let shit get on my nerve. $1,000, but she's speaking facts on that because everything she says, I said, and I agree with her. She's speaking to his heart or the lack thereof. She's speaking to everything that I was saying. He didn't speak out. He didn't speak out and talk to the people and comfort the people, console us. People are not just looting and rioting for nothing. It's the reason. You're not listening to us. Is looting right? No, I hate thieves. I hate thieves. I don't like thieves. I don't like people stealing something that is not theirs. People used to get their hands cut off in other countries for that. Chopped off for stealing things. And the fact that that's going on, I hate it too. But he can help. Black people are not that hard to reach. You just have to reach us with your heart. We all know that. All you got to do is give us your heart. Don't give us that fake stuff because we can see through it. Don't pretend and don't lie to us like Joe Biden. I feel like he is pandering. And that's why he did have Cardi on. If Cardi would have talked this way in her interview with him, it would have been a whole different thing for me. And I understand people get nervous, on the spotlight or whatever. Maybe she needed to be touched. Somebody needed to irritate her first. But she really makes a lot of sense to me. I don't know how y'all feel. Everything she said, I say. She's been saying that, so she consistently said he should speak out. We don't know nothing. We don't know what to do during this pandemic. You're the leader. You should lead. And that's exactly right. So let's go to what Candace Owens had to say. She said, "Dear Cardi, you know nothing. Stop using your platform to call for more black deaths.
Oh, what?
Stop lying about Trump. Stop supporting Joe Biden, who supported segregation and the mass incarceration of black men. I'm almost 6 months pregnant, but got the time to rip Cardi a new wop."
What is up, Instagram? I'm going live on
Why does it keep stopping?
Instagram. This is the second time I've ever gone live on Instagram, but I just felt like I really wanted to clear the air on this Cardi B nonsense. So first and foremost, Cardi, I watched your story and it sounds very funny. First off, I'm saying it's funny because it's just ridiculous to me that you even take anything that I said as offensive when I'm telling you the truth. And I think if anything, you're only upset because people are telling you on Twitter that you got dragged, because you did get dragged, because you are uneducated when it comes to politics. That's first things first. I was not, I'm sure Ben Shapiro was not, we were not meaning to attack you. We're just simply telling the truth, which is the fact that Joe Biden did not spend the whole year in his basement to come up because he's a big Cardi B fan and sit down with you. He thinks you're an idiot. And, I just am encouraging you to stop proving him right when you say ridiculous things like, I had to sit down with Joe Biden because my sister got attacked by a Trump supporter, Santa Claus, making it seem like Trump supporters are homophobic. A little education for you, Cardi B. Donald J. Trump is the first president that's ever gone into office in support of gay marriage. So, those 8 years that your presidential candidate Joe Biden spent as a vice president with Obama, they didn't support gay marriage going into office. Obama changed his tune on gay marriage in his second term. So the whole idea of Trump being a homophobe is a bit pointedly ridiculous and shows how uneducated you are. Then you came and you were talking about raising your taxes when you were on talking to Joe Biden, saying that you want your taxes lowered, but at the same time you want universal health care. That's ignorant and stupid. And Joe Biden knows it's ignorant and stupid. Even all the people that want free healthcare and universal healthcare acknowledge that tax rates have to be astronomical to be able to support that. So you're talking about a 74% tax rate. You continually keep saying you have a number one song. It means shit. Nobody cares about a song about your wet ass pussy. Excuse my language for my followers. Being number one. I have a number one song in the UK. I have a number one song in Australia. I have a number one song in New Zealand. That has nothing to do with Black America and whether or not you are helping or hurting. Right now, you are hurting Black America. Okay? When you stand on a platform and you pretend to care about black men, when you ask Joe Biden, what are we going to do about these black men dying? He should have asked you back, what are black men going to do about black men dying? Because 94% of black men are killed by other black men. Okay? We don't have an issue with police officers. In fact, if you go into those inner cities and you go into those projects, they need more policing. So you're a fraud. If you're sitting here saying, making it seem like you're afraid of police officers. Are you afraid of your husband? You're more likely to be killed by your husband, way more likely to be killed by your husband than you are by a police officer. And you know that, right? You know that black men kill more white men. You know that police officers are killed by black men 18 and a half times more, right? So don't use your platform and 75 million people to make it seem like police officers are the issue. You're uneducated. I mean, that is just what it is. You are uneducated. And I don't have a problem, by the way, with musicians and rappers and hip hop artists dabbling in politics if they're sincere. What I mean by that is, are you talking to people on both sides? Are you trying to actually get an informed understanding, or are you just being a mouthpiece for one party? Charlamagne the God has multiple people on his platform. He's talked to Republicans. He's friends with Senator Tim Scott, talks to him. He's a Trump supporter. He's had presidential candidates on his show, on The Breakfast Club. But he asks serious questions. He doesn't sit down with Joe Biden and say, oh, grr. In fact, Joe Biden wasn't comfortable when Charlamagne the God was sitting down and speaking to him, because Charlamagne the God was asking so many difficult questions. He wasn't just giving him a Santa Claus list like you were. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, and none of it makes sense. If you're serious about politics, if you're serious about trying to use your platform for good, then you need to educate yourself. That's literally all anybody is saying to you, is that you need to actually educate yourself and do the work. By the way, I'm not in your zone, you're in mine. Okay, so I get tired of your commenters and your fans saying, oh, she's clout chasing. I'd be clout chasing if I was challenging you to a rap battle. I'm not doing that. You're in my area. You're in politics. You're embarrassed because you realize you know nothing about anything when you're on Twitter. You actually told a lie just now to all of your followers. You said, oh, Trump, you said Trump told people to drink bleach. He never did that. Then you said Trump laughs when black men get shot by police officers.
Candace.
How do you just put out a lie like that? How do you consider yourself to be a serious person when you just outwardly lied to all of your followers? You know he's never laughed at a black man dying at police officers' hands. You know that for a fact. You can't pull a clip. Not even CNN, with all of their bullshit and lies, has ever claimed that Donald Trump laughs when black men die at police officers. But you told that lie in a tweet. Why did you tell that lie? Because you're a fraud. So I'm calling you out on being a political fraud. You pretend you want to help. You don't. You don't. You don't know why you're a Democrat. You have no idea why you hate Republicans. You have no idea why you're on the side of the party that enslaved black people, that segregated black people, and standing behind a man that supported segregation. Joe Biden supported segregation. He said it's what black people wanted. So let's just recap all of that. You're concerned about homophobia. For the 8 years that Joe Biden was in office, him and Obama didn't support gay marriage until the second term, but not when he was running for the second term. They didn't support gay marriage going into that office. You claim that you're concerned about racism and dying black men, yet you want to defund police officers. That makes entirely no sense. You cannot defund the people that are actually protecting black people. Black people need more policing in their neighborhoods, not less of it. And by the way, in those neighborhoods, there are black police officers that are dying because it tends to be that police officers look like the neighborhoods that they're policing. So you are actually saying on a platform for more black men to die, for taxes to be raised, right? For a man that has a very atrocious race record to be put into office, who looked at you the entire time like he was confused when you were talking because he knew that you were nothing but a puppet for him to be able to get a platform. That's it. You're a puppet. They use you. Okay? And you want to sit here and talk about Trump using me, or like, what are you talking about? Using me for what? I don't work for the RNC. I don't get paid by the Trump campaign. I say what I believe. You don't know what to do when you're looking at a black woman that's free. That's what your problem is. I am telling you who I support, and I'm educated. And I'm challenging you to become educated. I'm challenging you to sit down with black conservatives, okay, and have a meaningful conversation and a dialogue about what you actually want, and to actually try to understand the economics behind what you want, and to try to understand why it is you're actually supporting a man that does not care about black lives and never has, and has been in office for decades and hasn't changed anything, and you're blaming Trump? It makes no sense. You hate Trump because they told you to hate Trump.
No,
you gave me no
dog,
valid reasons for hating Trump. Not a single one, not even one valid reason for why you hate Trump.
Because Trump is
You just
evil.
think you're supposed to because you're a puppet. That's what happens when you get big. Look, Cardi, I enjoyed you a lot on Love and Hip Hop. I thought you were hilarious. Second I first saw you on TV, I said to my cousin, she's going to be a star. She has that it factor. She's very funny, you know, she's confident, and she says ridiculous things. I think you belong on TV. I don't believe you belong in the realm of politics unless you're willing.
All right, Candace, she's upset. She's talking a mile a minute. And I think Cardi might have got to her a little bit on that one. Because I have to agree. Now, I saw a comment there. I believe it was Derek. Was it Derek? Somebody said something. Somebody talked about Jacob Blake. And that's a discussion I think that shouldn't be Delvin. Should not be, I think it should be looked at. Delvin said, no idea what Donald Trump said about it, but Jacob Blake resisted arrest, got tased, and kept going to his car. He had a warrant. So look, like, this is the thing. Yeah, he had all of those things according to what I heard. Yeah, he definitely had a warrant because I saw he had a court case while he was in the hospital and they dealt with the court case at that time. However, does that why do words escape you when you live? Is that a reason to be shot 7 times in the back? So if you did those things, does that give me the right, justified, to shoot you 7 times in the back? Because he tried to kill him. That should be attempted murder, for real. You snatched his shirt because now your ego is hurt. The cop, his ego is hurt because you see Jacob Blake is a damn warrior. He is taking tases, according to them. He is walking away, so he's not scared of you. With all of your cops and your guns, he's walking away saying, this is it, I don't care. In my opinion, when he walked off like that, that is a sign, this is only my perspective, that he knew he didn't do nothing wrong in that moment. That he knew whatever was bringing all those police officers did not warrant that. I don't believe the man felt like he did that much wrong. He did not stop. He resisted, they say, arrest, and he took a damn tase or 3 or 2 or whatever, and he still kept going. That does not warrant you shooting somebody with your gun. It was about 3, 4. 4 cops? Y'all couldn't tackle him. Y'all couldn't take him down. You couldn't. Like, why is it justifiable to shoot a man in the back? Because you want to kill him. Because you think his life is not worth anything. Because you're prejudging him because of the fact that he has these things, these strikes against him. These minor warrant. What did he have? He had a warrant for he's currently going through a case where there's sexual assault involved. And also some type of robbery. He took the girl's car allegedly, and then she said the next day that somebody else took it or something. So she basically tried to change her story, probably talked to him, probably it was a domestic issue. I don't know. That will be coming up, I believe they said, in November. Tanisha says they didn't learn that he had a warrant until after he was shot. The police were actually there for another altercation. Bam. There you go. And I agree with that because that's all we kept hearing was he was trying to break up a fight. And they just came for him. And they didn't. And my thing too is they didn't know anything about a knife until they didn't know about a knife. I don't know at what point, but I know that when I heard the police report, their brief, when they did their when the chief of police spoke out about it, he said that they found out he had a knife in the car. So you don't even have a knife. You don't have a weapon. They mad. That's all it is. You're mad because he not listening to you. Because you acting like a kid and you jealous. I don't know if it's fear. I don't know. But I feel like it's your ego. What is that? R Hill 207. R Hillo 207. Even Trump admitted the cop choked. Yeah, and if Trump admitted, he dead wrong for that. I mean, come on. I haven't even done the videos about the guy in Rochester. I did do something on Dijon Kizzy in LA who was on a bike and then got shot. Overkill. I did a live on that. Overkill. The man was dead and they put handcuffs on him. So what was the ghost resisting arrest? Was his ghost? What could you say? And then these cases are not coming out until months later because why? They're trying to get their lives together. That's why. E-Jeezy says, what does a teenager have to do? Right, what did a teenager have to do with that, Cardi? I don't know where that came from. Hey, Unique. Silent Production says, well, nowadays some of us black folk want to segregate to get away from the people that can't stand us. Not agreeing with Candace. Yes, Silent. You know what? It was Farrakhan who said. I saw he was on. Was he on? What's that white man's Donahue back in the day? He even was on the show and said, okay, and I'm paraphrasing. We go to Africa. Every black being in this damn United States of America. Pick up and all over the world. Just this is my imaginary mind too. Let's go to Africa. They want us there now. They like, look, we sorry. Come back to Africa. Come home. I've seen videos. Africans are like, come back. We want you here. We see what y'all going through. Matter of fact, they treated the Nigerians in China, in Italy. They wouldn't even treat them when they had coronavirus. They kicked them out. So yeah, Cardi. I mean, like, well, she wasn't saying that, but she was referring to how Trump is calling it China virus. Well, they kicked the Nigerians out, so Africans are like, come home. So Farrakhan was saying, what if we did that? Or what if y'all, look, you want to treat us this way, you don't want us here, whatever is going on in your head, give us a whole side of the United States. We take every black being in this country, in this state, United States, and we have a whole side. We split the Middle East down in the middle. We take the West or we take the East. We have our own government. We have all of it, our own president. I know that's not realistic, but I wish. I think that they don't even want that. I think they want us here. I think they want somebody that they can tell what to do. I think they get executive positions, manager positions. They become police officers. They become governors so that they can have power over it. That's called systemic racism. They already have it in place so they can have that power. Because they know if they don't want us to have that power. If we have that power, we would do right. If we have a heart. Black people have hearts. We don't kill for nothing. It be some now. Dr. Claude, I'm going to get his book, Powernomics. He be on Boyce Watkins. He got his own channel. He talks to celebrities too as well. He's guided a lot of celebrities like T, what's his name? Ice Cube. He's guided a lot of the rappers, Puff Daddy, Charlamagne, a lot of them Kanye. And his book, he talks about how black people need our own independent party. We need our own. We need to be armed, and we need to basically utilize the amendment number 2 for us that can get a gun. You need to be able to protect yourself, arm yourself. The men need to be protecting the women and children. Empress K is a beautiful woman. I believe she's Jamaican. She says something so beautiful on her page. But we need to be able to do these things. We have our own government. And for those young boys or those old men that want to shoot black on black crime, they want to shoot and they don't get the message, kick them the hell out. Kick them to the suburbs. We're not going to keep having this. We need to start that's why I keep preaching. Support Nicki Minaj, dog. That's your people. Don't be supporting Cardi if you're not supporting Nicki. DJ Academics, he went against his own people. And he was with DJ Envy, which works with Charlamagne, when DJ Envy said all radio stations stop playing Nicki's music. This was 3 years ago. And they actually followed suit. DJ Envy's black. He's white, he's black. Okay? So the fact that you would go and y'all praise and you go against your own, I am calling for people to start having Nicki back. Have her back, dog. That is your people. If you care anything about Black Lives Mattering, let it start at home, because charity starts at home. People, look, other races laugh at us because they see how we go against each other all the time. They don't even respect that. They don't even respect it. And that's how it's so easy for the enemy to come in like a thief and rob and steal everything from us. Is because we don't have, or we should be hand in locked hand. We should hand in hand. We should be in unity. I don't know if this will ever happen, but we should be. I want to play this before I roll. And again, y'all, thank y'all so much. You know I love you, right? Thank you so much. Empress K. She said something that was very my internet got a nerve to go slow. Like, what's going on? Let me close some of these. She said something that was extremely true. And right. It's only right. Empress K. Go ahead. Where's that? Empress K. If I could find her. Anyway, what she said was extremely right. Talking about how God, or he created the men. People often argue, and it's feminists these days, they don't want the men to be the leaders. Now, we're not talking about people that can't lead. You're not going to lead me into the dirt. If you're not ready to lead, I'm not following. But men are the head. They are created to be the head. We need men to protect us. We need men to protect us. I love the fact that we have a black militia group that's in Kentucky that's demanding justice for Breonna Taylor. Their presence is powerful. Power in numbers. They are in unity. They are carrying weapons. They ain't messing with them. Ain't nobody messing with them because they are doing right. And that's what Claude Anderson was talking about. It's not really, he talks about, it's not really about black people. It's about poor people. That's why. They're not going to mess with you if you got money. They're not going to mess with you if you can afford a lawyer, if you have economics, powernomics. So we are so far from where we need to be. But it starts with us coming together. Now, these things that's happened with George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, man, Rashad, all of our people that's probably, even getting killed right now. Every day seems like it's been murder after murder after murder. This is bringing us together, and this is bringing us together because even the very least of us are seeing that this is wrong and we got to do something about it. It's making us direct the anger to the right place. I can't find it, but y'all, that pretty much wraps up, I guess, everything that I wanted to talk about today. And here it is. Look, this is lastly. This is what Cardi B said. She don't like nobody talking about her child, right? She snapped and had, like I said, she got white privilege. Even though Cardi's not white, she has white privilege, which means she has the major media outlets that always want to jump on her side and push her. They push her. The reason why she got them number ones is because they push her. This is what she said. Your baby is singing wop, wop, wop. This some dry, let's just say it. Wop, wop, wop. This some dry ass pussy. And with all this laughing and shit. And then she says, Candace says, I'm almost 6 months pregnant and had to rip. Oh, that's okay. So she's responding to that. But still, she didn't warrant that type of response. But I get it now. She said, I'm almost 6 months pregnant and had to rip Cardi B a new WAP. And so Cardi felt like she could say, your baby singing wop, 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 this some dry ass pussy. But see, she gives me the right to talk about her baby. When I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to talk bad about her baby because our baby is beautiful. Her baby is beautiful. Her baby is innocent. God created that child. I will not talk about her child bad. The only thing I want to say, like I said, want somebody go tell her, don't have her child out here looking like a boy. She's got her child looking real pretty lately, but she has had her child out here with straight backs. I don't like it personally, and I'm not her mom, but I'm telling you, the little girl is a black girl too. She's mixed, and black culture is our little girls wear braids, and it comes from Africa. It comes from our heredity. I can't even speak tonight. It comes from our hereditary. It's passed down from Africa. Bantu, where we wear the beads, the hair barrettes, all of that stuff is in our DNA, and that is going to bring out the best in her because you're bringing out her culture, her side, that side of her. Just girl, if you want to talk about somebody's child, let me tell you, do her hair, okay? Keep her hair done. And like I said, y'all, City Girls had a video. City Girls had a video that came out 2 days ago. Yo, I didn't even know that. I just ran across it because white privilege. They don't give us our people that push. So I don't never want to see our people going against our own to take up for her. My ass. When you ain't getting pushed. So all of a sudden, like I said, now y'all want a song with Nicki after y'all all that y'all said about Nicki and you joined. I'm on Cardi's side. All that. If I was Nicki, I would look the other way. Honey, I don't trust you. If you do me like that once, you'll do it again. No, you give that girl a public apology. So guys, let me read a couple comments and then we're done. And I thank y'all so much. Okay, so Lewis says, if you want reparations, you need to go to war and win. That's how reparations work. Well, we deserve reparations though, Lewis. If nobody, I can't think of this word, the hereditary, the inheritance. This is heritage. Thank you, Angie Morgan, 215. Thank you. We deserve it. We built this country. It's not something that we just complain about. We did. What? Slaves? We built this country. And I am definitely an ancestor of slaves. My ancestors came from Africa and they moved to South Carolina. My mom is from South Carolina. Her parents, they from South. My great grandmother, they were slaves. We are ancestors of slaves. We work with no wages. Our people was bruised and beat up because we was black. We still getting bruised and beat up, if not physically and physically too. All over the world, they don't want us. Okay, it hurts me. I have cried so much since 2020 started. I feel like I've been crying so much because of what's been happening. Let me put this comment out. Oh, thank you so much. Somebody left a super chat. Did it? I'm so thankful. I didn't see it, but I thank you so much. Whoever left the $5 super chat. I thought I saw something, but we deserve reparations. We are owed that, and that's the conversation they don't want to talk about. So Joe Biden wants to bring out Cardi B. That turned me off. You could have talked to Angela Rye because the idea is not you looking for the Latina vote. You looking for the black vote. Let's keep it a buck. That's what they looking for now. They always looking for us. They leave us the fuck alone, as a matter of fact. They always messing with us. Like, leave us alone. But they looking for the black vote. You could have had somebody educated if you wanted a woman. I like her. There's plenty of men. There's even, I'm going to say it. Boyce Watkins. You could have had Boyce Watkins on there. You could have had Dr. Claude Anderson on there to talk educational to you. And if you really want to know what we need and what we want, you really want to put that fire out, you want to put the fire out and the looting out, talk to us. Don't talk at us. Talk to us and talk with your heart. Don't come at us no other way, because we real. We real. And I'm sorry to hurt your feelings, but a lot of people do want to be like us. A lot of people do. They do it. The girl I did a video on today, little girl, she's a white girl, little girl, Danielle Cohn. She's singing. What I mean is, she was singing a song, a Shanti song. Some of y'all saw the video. You heard me try to sing a little bit, singing. Foolish. I forget how I just lost that song, but she sung Foolish. She did a cover song, and people dragged her not because she did a cover song, but because you're profiting off of the song and you're titling it as if it's your song. And we have been hurt so much for that. People stealing from us. And see, like I said, white media, they don't care. They don't want to push us. I'm just sorry to say it. Find one for me and I can talk good about them. And I will talk good about them. But I have seen it where they push Cardi and they don't push us. They don't push us. I look on the damn news articles. The first thing I see with Nicki is something negative. I see everything Cardi do, they make it pretty for her. So we always got to work harder. Do we deserve reparations? That's not even a question, man. We built this motherfucker. For real. We did. We were slaves. So whatever. That's how I feel, Lewis. You say you're going to change the mentality. I wish I could. I want black people to stop killing each other, period. I want, because it's so damn stupid. Man, me and my mom be having some conversations. You would think we don't like black people the way we talk. We can't do that. We can't do that. That justifies their actions. Why should anybody respect you if you don't even respect yourself? And I can't blame them for that. I can't blame another race for saying, I'm gonna be real honest. We say nigga a lot when we talk. I do it. The rappers say it. They the ones that are leading the people. So when somebody else read the lyrics to the song and they slip and say it, how do you get to drag them when it's too much? Y'all let me know. It's too much hypocrisy in our community. Either we gonna say it, or we gonna have more understanding when you write them songs. Understand that people like your songs, and it doesn't make sense. Or don't write it. We have to be smarter. We have to stop killing each other by verbally, if we can, mentally, emotionally, physiologically, psychologically, spiritually, everything. We have to stop tearing each other down and build each other up. Y'all, I want to thank y'all again for coming to the chat. It's 2:00, 2:02. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your donations. Thank you so much for coming and chilling with me. You said that whoop-de-doo, said Candace Owens destroyed Cardi B. She did. She really did. Ooh, my foot went to sleep. She really did, though, because everything she said was right. She didn't even really say nothing disrespectful. Not really. She said just get informed from both sides. Go learn. Okay, if you really want to help, go learn. And don't just say you want change without learning the economics behind the change, because Cardi said she wanted free health care. Things that, is impossible. Stay tuned, y'all. I'm going to be going live more often. I really thank you so much for the engagement. Lewis, thank you so much for your comment. Delvin, Derek, Tanisha, or Halo 207, Silent Productions, Hyper Games Queen, thank you so much. Tanisha, Toya, Whoop-de-doo, what's that? R.I.P. Current, EGZ. Thank you so much. Uneric, thank you so much, everybody. If I'm missing your name, I really do thank you. Tasha Talks, Truth, Awfully Awkward, thank you. Princess Beloved, Shake and Bake. I said what I said shut up. Okay, but I thank everybody.